Mike, North Korea leader Kim Jong Un also got a warm welcome on a rare trip out of his own country.
Yeah, Jake, that's right. And you know, the why we care factor about this story, especially when there is so much happening back home in the United States, is because we're looking to see how it's conveyed that this is a new era for North Korea, stronger and with more friends than ever. And that relates back to how Kim Jong Un interfaces with the United States and with President Trump. It's important to keep in mind that this is a country that has been kept at arm's length for years and is now embraced by its closest geographic neighbors. When we're talking about Russia, you got to remember back in 2006, UN Resolution 1718, Russia voting for UN sanctions against North Korea's nuclear program. 3 years later, also voting for UN sanctions to punish North Korea for its nuclear program. Hard to believe that right now in this day and age. China, when we look at its rapport with North Korea, you know, Jake, China has its only formal military alliance with North Korea, signed by a mutual defense treaty back in 1961. But as we saw the relations between Pyongyang and Moscow get warmer with the war in Ukraine, we saw a chilling of relations between China and North Korea. As soon as we got the word in this newsroom a couple days ago that Kim Jong Un was invited to Beijing for this party, that turned all of our heads, and we said, okay, this is definitely a warming of relations. And what is being conveyed here by this parade, as Mark was alluding to, is this is Xi Jinping saying to the world that China and its friends are not afraid to challenge the United States base world order. And he's trying to say here that Kim Jong Un is an integral part of this. So going back to the White House, you know, if there is a new Trump summit with Kim Jong Un, he's going to be what real when he is backed by both China and Russia. It could be a rocky road ahead for the president as he tries to re-engage Kim Jong Un.
Let's go to Caitlin Collins at the White House. Caitlin, President Trump spoke about this parade today in the Oval Office.